Well, good afternoon, everybody. David Paul here in the KHOU 11 Weather Center, where our chances for severe thunderstorms here in the Houston area are increasing rapidly as storms have blossomed. Strong to severe thunderstorms have blossomed in our western counties. The strongest thunderstorms right now are here in southern Washington County and northern Austin County. Now, in Brenham, we've got a strong thunderstorm alert for lightning, thunder, and heavy rain, but it is this thunderstorm cell right here, right over Belleville, that has gone severe. This is our latest severe thunderstorm warning in effect until 3:30 this afternoon for Austin, Waller, and Washington, but you can see Belleville is just getting lambasted with lightning, thunder, and radar indicated 1-inch hail. These storms have had a history of producing pea to nickel size hail, so you're getting near quarter size hail now out of that storm in Belleville. Winds in that are at 60 miles an hour, and again, this is all radar indicated as it moves through northern portions of Austin County, so you want to take cover from that one. It's heading east. This is going to just graze Hempstead as it moves toward Waller County. It eventually crosses over 290, I think, in Waller County, and if it holds together, northwest Harris County. I do have a storm track on that, moving generally east-northeast at about 30 miles an hour, reaches Hempstead by 3:20, Prairie View by 3:30, and Waller by 3:36. There are more strong thunderstorms south of I-10 now. Here's East Bernard. Between you and Wharton, a strong thunderstorm has developed there. Eagle Lake getting some strong lightning and thunder as well, but this is the strongest of the bunch. Hungerford getting that lightning and thunder, and maybe some pea-sized hail out of that storm near Hungerford. But again, it's moving into Fort Bend County, so heads up. Richmond, if it holds together, it reaches you by 3:25 and then reaches Sugar Land by 3:43 as all of this moving east-northeast at about 30 miles an hour. And another look at it, there's that storm. Again, Needville looks like you'll be grazed by that one as well. There are more storms north and east pushing into Liberty County. They're non-severe, but getting you at Cleveland to Clark and racing into northern portions of Liberty County. So future track now as we head into the 5 o'clock hour brings that line of thunderstorms right into the heart of Houston and southeast Texas. And then that storm races toward the coast as we head towards 6, 7 o'clock, and then off into the Gulf of Mexico and Louisiana before 9 o'clock. So this is going to be a short window between about now and 8 o'clock. We've got a chance for these severe thunderstorms to move through. What are the threats this afternoon? Damaging straight line winds are really, I think, the highest threat we've got. Large hail as well. Street flooding where we get those heavy downpours. It is not out of the question we could see an isolated tornado as well. We're watching for that very carefully. That's where we stand right now with the weather. Now, I've got a broader update on the weather, and what we're going to do is we'll leave the TV side, go back to our programming, and if you want to continue on with me, we're going to go over to our digital platforms, KHOU.com. You can check it out there as we'll continue our live weather stream there right now. And good afternoon, everybody. Again, we're continuing here on digital, watching as severe storms rumble into the area. They're moving in from the west now. The greatest threats as we head through the next 2-3 hours will be damaging straight line wind in excess of 60 miles an hour. Tornadoes, the threat is lower, but it's not zero, so we're watching for that. Severe thunderstorms can and often do produce small tornadoes. Large hail is a threat as well, as these storms have plenty of up and down motion in them, and then street flooding because we're getting torrential rainfall rates out of these storms. Let me show you what's going on. This is an upper level disturbance, one we've been talking about for the past couple of days, that is finally entering into our western counties. And it has kicked off a large batch of strong thunderstorms. And in fact, one of the storms has gone severe as it's moving through Austin County, that one moving toward Waller County. This is the one right here that we're most concerned with. That's a severe thunderstorm warning, the yellow box for all of northern Austin County and a big chunk of western Waller County. We'll zoom back in on that one. Significant strong storms near Brenham, but that's the severe thunderstorm, and that storm is warned by the National Weather Service until 3:30 this afternoon. So Belleville, take cover, get your car under cover. This one has a history of producing hail, and radar indicates it could be producing hail in some spots as large as 1 inch in diameter, about a quarter-sized hail, with winds, straight-line wind gusts of 60 miles an hour. And again, that's radar indicated. But there's Belleville, there's Hempstead. You're included in that warning. The storm itself has turned a little bit. It's now moving almost due east, maybe a little north of east. So I do have a storm track on this. Again, it's hitting Belleville right now. Tremendous amount of lightning and thunder with this one. If that holds together, you can see there's Hempstead and there's Hockley in northwest Harris County. So it reaches Hempstead by 3:20, Prairie View by 3:30, Waller by 3:36, and Hockley by 3:46 as the storm races east at about 30 miles an hour. So we're keeping a very close eye on that thunderstorm cell. Okay, here's Katy. Hasn't reached you yet. There's I-10 to Columbus. It's south of I-10. Eagle Lake getting widespread rain and thunder. Not severe, but it's a strong thunderstorm. And that's a strong thunderstorm alert. That's what that is for Fort Bend and Wharton County. 3/4-inch hail indicated by radar as the storm moves east-northeast at about 30 miles an hour. So Hungerford, you're getting the strong thunderstorm right now, lightning and thunder. Again, just below severe limits, but you're close. Needville is heading in your direction, and that one may end up grazing Richmond and Sugar Land as well. Storm track on that reaches Beasley by 3:06, Richmond by 3:25, Sugar Land by 3:43. There you are, Sugar Land. And that will eventually, if it holds together, get into south and west Harris County. So we're watching that whole thing develop there very carefully. There are more storms, some scattered showers across northern Montgomery County, but then here's northern Liberty County. We have some thunderstorms here, thunderstorms east of Liberty. Those are non-severe. They're racing northeast at about 30 to 35 miles an hour. So how is this all going to play out? Well, here we are this afternoon at 3 o'clock. Line of thunderstorms developing in our western counties. It moves right across the heart of southeast Texas and Houston, right across the 59-69 corridor by about 5 o'clock this afternoon. Continues to race to the southeast. By 6 o'clock, the leading edge is just reaching Galveston and the west side of the bay. So all communities on the west side of the bay, you could get very strong straight line winds as those storms rumble through. Galveston as well between 6 and 7 o'clock. And then it all races east. And by 8-9 o'clock, we're done with this first round of rain and thunder coming through. As we mentioned the past several days here, this is going to be several days where we have a chance for thunderstorms to rumble through. Again, greatest threats, damaging straight line winds, large hail, and street flooding. These are producing torrential amounts of rain. Tornadoes, it's a low threat, but it's not zero. It's something that we'll have to watch for very carefully. As far as a flood potential, we've got a chance for street ponding, street flooding today. Storm Prediction Center in yellow, that's where Houston and southeast Texas is. This is for tomorrow. Another round of rain will come through tomorrow. A slight chance for flash flooding tomorrow. And as far as our severe threat today, it's interesting. We're in the yellow area, so it's a 2 out of a 5-tiered threat level. So it's not the highest threat for severe weather here in Houston today, but we're already seeing hail and we're seeing wind gusts to 60 miles an hour and some of these storms coming in for the west. If you've got loose garbage cans out right now, you might want to bring those in so they don't get blown around if severe weather threatens your neighborhood. Here's the big picture. There's that storm system that'll blow through here in the next few hours. It's already in Lake Charles by 6-7 o'clock this evening as it races east. Now, this is a more low-res model, a little higher view, low resolution, and it actually keeps us relatively quiet on Saturday. I must tell you that some of the high-res models have active weather on us on Saturday. It's going to be a good chance for rain on Saturday. Download the app and you'll have the radar right in your hand. You can track where you are and where the rain is following. As we go into Sunday morning, this is early Sunday morning, you can see how the models get active again, and we expect widespread rain. Could be some thunderstorms Sunday early morning through at least 9 o'clock and noon before that finally all pushes out as we head into Sunday evening. And we're going to end up improving conditions eventually as we head into early next week. Take a look at the extended forecast. So here's 70% rain chance on Saturday, at least a 60% rain chance on Sunday. And then Monday, we are going to begin to improve things. North wind at 15 as the front comes in. And then we do get chilly going into the next week with 40s and 50s expected to come on through. So that's where we stand right now. We will have updated computer models as we head into the 4 o'clock show. We're also planning on doing another update on the TV side at 3:30 to update you there with the radar, so you can just stay with us on Channel 11. We'll have another weather update at 3:30, and of course, complete coverage live. We've got Weather Tracker out. We've got reporters out as these storms roll in. A complete live update on the TV side at 4 o'clock on KHOU 11 News at 4. We'll see you then.